Yo, what is going on, guys? Jesse504 here, bringing you all APA main week number 4, going up against Matt O'Shea and his Montreal Milotics. As usual, please like the video if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new, and big question of the day, are you excited for Legends RTS? I know I am. I personally just pre-ordered the game on a Japanese eShop account so I could get it early in the day Thursday, as opposed to having to wait all the way up until midnight, just because I'm that excited for it. I think it's going to be such a fantastic game. Not going to spoil anything. I am caught up on the spoilers, but I will say that one of my favorite mons, like just design-wise, I really am in love with one of the mons, and so I really want to use that thing as soon as possible. But just let me know what you're excited for in the comments down below. And then second thing, shout out to Sir Jorge D. Great. I obviously record the team builders after the battle, and I usually make the thumbnails before the team builder even, but Jorge was kind enough to pass me the thumbnail this week, so thank you to Jorge for the thumbnail. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Matt's team consists of Mew, Scizor, Mamoswine, Terrakion, Milotic, Grimmsnarl, Dragalge, Rotomo, Tornai, and Shelmet. Mons that I expect: Mew, Scizor, Mamoswine, Terrakion, Milotic. I think those 5 should all come. And then last mon that I'm afraid of, possibly Dragalge, possibly Grimmsnarl, possibly Rotom. Those are like kind of the main mons that I see coming. Torn obviously is very scary, but usually just the utility that I think Matt, from what I've seen, from what he likes to build with, as well as from just like kind of Torn in general, I feel like he would want more utility with his team. And I'm especially afraid of a WinCon Mew. My Dark is Bisharp, my Ghost is Delmise, so the ways I have of hitting it super effectively, kind of weak, and like just a Cosmic Power set kind of wins, so I'm quite afraid of Mew. But first things first on the build, Matt has a lot of physically offensive mons, Scizor, Mamoswine, Terrakion, Grimmsnarl mainly, and so I figured just a physically defensive Hippowdon with rocks would be a good mon to bring, just like as a rock, or pretty baseline mon. I don't fly through this team builder, by the way. Celesteela, Beast Boost, just another physically defensive mon. This was mainly more for the Scizor Mamoswine, whereas Hippo's mainly for the Terrakion. I feel like dedicating a whole mon to Terrakion was worth it, because that one really rips me. And so yeah, we just got Toxic, Leech Seed, Flamethrower, Reflection. I guess we have Lech Seed. But yeah, mainly coming on Scizor, and hopefully we can Toxic some things, spread around some status. Up next we got Como. Como is the WinCon this week. We've got a Yachi Berry Clanger Soul set with Clanging Scales, Aura Sphere, and Flamethrower. Can really do the damage. I will have to be mindful of when I can set it up, but if I can get it set up, positioned, it can definitely win with the coverage that I give it, as long as Milotic is low, and obviously I think we're going to want one of his priority users, either Scizor or Mamoswine, out of the way. We obviously have a Yachi Berry in case Mamo is still alive and is the priority, but we would like one of them, and we really want a Clang Soul on the switch end. So hopefully Matt will be forced out of a mon at some point with our Como, and we can get our Clang Soul off. Up next, Primarina. This mon also goes kind of nuts. He really doesn't have a good Moonblast resist. I assume AV Dragalge comes to help with this mon, but other than that, it's just Scizor as a resist, so I just have Sub, Calm Mind, Hydro Pump, and Moonblast. And then, fifth up, we've got Thunderous T with just a standard boot set. Just kind of Sludge Wave, Grass Knot, Thunderbolt U-Turn. Really does well into his team. Grass Knot is good for Mamo to rack. And Sludge Wave for the Rotom. Everything else really just does not appreciate a Thunderbolt. Obviously Dragalge walls us, and I couldn't really fit Psychic, so we'll have to like be mindful about that with our U-turning out and stuff. And then lastly, we've got a fun set. We've got Choice Scarf, Delmise. I was like, we're gonna go for it. It allows Speed Mamoswine and Milotic, as well as like Grimmsnarl, Dragalge. It'll catch stuff like that, and I'm excited for that. And it'll also catch a bulky Mew, and hopefully just hit it with Power Whip Poltergeist, and then we got Earthquake. And if we're in a situation where we can like try to predict a Scizor coming in or something, we can just switcheroo, give it a Scarf, and make like a bulkier Scizor a bit easier to deal with. But that is our team. See you guys in the battle. Alrighty, and we are here. We see Terrakion, Milotic, Dragalge, Tornadus, Mew, and Mamoswine. So a lot of the scary stuff. And then no Modem, which is interesting. That's fine. I just need to break Milotic early, and then I'll be like chilling. I know that Matt has a tendency to lead Terrak, so I kind of just like leading Hippowdon here. Although perhaps leading Celesteela. Oh, there's no Scizor. Okay, that's a big one. I kind of was thinking that it might not come, but it not being here means that Primarina's unresisted. He's going to be like AV Dragalge if I had to guess. But if I can like break past that eventually, we should be in a good spot. And yeah, I'm just going to lead Steela because I feel like it has the least downside. And I will lose to Mew. Like, that's just kind of the matchup. That's kind of just how it is. I'm going to import my sets into the calc because I still have time. But good luck, have fun to Matt. I already said it. I'm just going to go ahead and submit my lead now, seeing that he already has. So there's that. Looks like he knew what he was planning on leading. But alrighty. If he leads Terrak, I think I just Leaf Seed because I led with my Selly, right? And my Selly doesn't need to like take on Scizor. He has Mew. That's fine. The fact that he leads with Mew makes me think that he's not a WinCon Mew. And if he has a WinCon Mew, he can't let it get toxic this early, which I think I'm just going to go for. Just like on the off chance he's like lead setup Mew. Okay, he taunts me. That's fine. That's more than fine. Because I don't... If he's just taunt, Cosmic Power, Stored Power, he wins. Like, can't really do much about it. I'm going to Flash Cannon once. He's Wisp. Okay, that's fine. He's not... He's Stallbreaker. Stallbreaker is more than fine. I feel like I can actually handle Stallbreaker. Probably not with the Celesteela, though. Because that really didn't move the HP bar. He's lefties. We are lefties, too. But I can probably get in something that can handle Stallbreaker Mew, something that can break it. And I think that's going to be Primarina here with Calm Mind plus Moonblast. Should be doing good damage. And it's like, I suppose he can like try to beat it down. I don't know what his mono attacking move is going to be. He's Knock. Okay, that's fine. He'll knock our lefties. I feel like my Selly's lefties were a bit more important there. And being burnt on my Selly isn't that bad. And so I assume your Roost last slot. I don't think you let me Calm Mind, so I'm just going to Moonblast here first. Especially because you knocked my lefties. Yeah. But this Moonblast should do good damage. Yeah, that's fantastic damage. But go prep on Matt bringing the Stallbreaker set. Because I really don't deal with it that well. I don't deal with many Mews that well. I can't let my Dhelmise get burned. However, if I can get in my Dhelmise on a turn that I know he's not Wisping, that could be good. Primarina, Mew. I'm going to scout how much this does now that I'm able to pay attention to the damage. Because like first couple turns I've just been kind of clicking. I'm not going to lie. He has to recover here with either Will-O-Wisp or Roost. Or take just a fat Moonblast on something. Which he does, leaving the Mew low, which is great. Dragalge comes in, which is probably going to be Assault Vest. Let's see. That does clean 25%, a little bit more. Level 50. Yeah, that looks like Assault Vest damage. I can get in my Hippo because he got the minus special attack already. He could just flip turn very well, which is fine. I'm Sand Force because no need to set the sand for anything. He does just flip turn. That's fine. He does like nothing because he's a Dragalge. He's clicking flip turn. Probably can get back into his Mew if I'm honest and get up a free recover. And I don't really like this thing getting wisped, so I could get my Thunderous in too. That mon is pretty scary. He gets Tornadus in. I don't really want to be taking a Grass Knot to the face. So, probably not worth it staying in. I suppose I can just get into my Thunderous here. It's really my resist, unfortunately. But Thunderous can like take a hit, which is fine, especially if it's like Grass Knot. It is kind of my resist, so he Grass Knots, yep. That does good damage. 154 down to 126 from a Tornadus regular formation. Grass Knot. No, that's actually just like a pretty low to min roll. I'm just gonna U-turn. No shot, you give me this Pokemon. Yep. I know Matt has made some aggressive plays in the past that I called him on, specifically like the last time that I played him, but this time I don't think he has to quite yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I expect that he won't be doing that here. What if I get in my Delmise and click Earthquake? Delmise to Dragalge. Level 50. Earthquake is doing a clean percentage, like a good amount. But I just like getting my rocks up, truth be told. I do just like getting my rocks. And he like could be Hydro Pump, but this mon is like hella weak, realistically. And I could be creeping with my Hippo too. Get rocks up. And he's a Assault Vested, so he's not boosting item. And he's pretty low. Not that low, but like that's looking like clean 62.5%. He just flip turns, perfect. I can take this all day. Yeah, this is a fine exchange for me. Getting my rocks up will pressure Matt's team a lot down the line. And I suppose him getting back into his Tornadus isn't the worst thing in the world. So I can get my rocks up here untaunted, which is a good thing for keeping threats low. But again, can't really be risking taking a move here. And there's really no reason for me to be getting aggressive when my Thunderous can pivot in at least once more. Yeah, it can do it at least once more. I feel confident in doing that. Because it's like Heat Wave is doing like 40-ish%, I think is what my calc was looking like. Although Grass Knot did a lot, so maybe I'm wrong. He Heat Waves. That's fine. That is a lot of damage. That's a crit, that's why. Can I pivot in any way? No. Not really. Can we get a Heat Wave miss? That's a slightly unfortunate crit. And we don't get a Heat Wave miss. Okay. Cool. But I can get in my Primarina and I can live a hit and kill back with a Moonblast. But this is kind of an unfortunate scenario with this Tornadus. I suppose I can also click Substitute, expecting the Dragalge to come in off a U-turn. Tornadus level 50. Click in Grass Knot. Yeah, because it's so weak. I'm a sub. Because I feel like he's just going to U-turn here. And so I can get like sub into, depending on what he goes into, a Calm Mind or a just Moonblast off. Because yeah, Grass Knot's only 60 base into Primarina. And Moonblast do be doing a lot of damage back, so. Because he doesn't 2KO me, from what I'm seeing. Actually, Hurricane does more damage. He's Sludge Waves though, I forgot this mon gets that, fuck. That'll kill me. Do I just have, oh, it doesn't, but it poisons me, so. That's unfortunate. Should've just moonblasted, I guess. What the fuck do I have for this? Cause my Thunderous got crit. Feel so under prep for this mon now. I can like fish for a Hurricane Miss here, right? Like I feel like that's my play. So I don't really have another mon to do it with. I feel like I do it with Delmize first and then Como. But yeah, why the fuck did I just bring a team that gets 6-0'd by Tornadus? Fuck. Dude, this is embarrassing. I guess I just kind of like brushed it off because he drafted it kind of late. I'm going to Poltergeist, but like I'm not faster even with my Choice Scarf. But he could be like scouting Koba. He could just click Heat Wave too. Fuck. Like, what the fuck am I doing? He does, and he hits. Like, I really just built a team that got 6-0'd by this Mon. What the fuck am I doing, bro? I'm so shit at Mons right now. What the fuck am I doing? Like, my last two Mons don't do anything back. I'm so fucking ass. I should have just sacked something and then not lost right away. Fuck. Like, normally I don't make that. Where the fuck am I doing? Where am I going wrong with this? He's Psychic too. He's not even fucking Hurricane. Should have just attacked it too. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm so fucking ass, bro. I'm so fucking ass. Oh, fuck this. What the hell? This is just like confusing me because like I'm normally like not this fucking bad. Grass Knot, Sludge Wave, Heat Wave, Psychic. How the fuck was I supposed to expect that? Should've just attacked this thing at least. Good prep. Should've fucking attacked it at least once. Come on. Trying to set up on it, fishing for like a Hurricane Miss. But nah, he's not Hurricane. Good prep. I'm so fucking bad. You get fucking 6-0 by Torn. Damn, bro. That's fucking... Nah. Damn. Alright, just waiting for it. I guess like my Sally choose because it's... But like, I don't do anything back, do I? I do like 40% with Flash Cannon. I could have like at least done something, but... Like... Could have killed it with Como plus Celesteela. I thought fishing for misses was a better play like an idiot. Holy fuck, I'm bad. Yeah. Okay. Good game. I'm shit. This is gonna be like depressing to watch.